We've been doing this for a while now with the F-Type.
And what's your favorite feature of the car, personally?
I think the overall shape, really.
Yeah.
It's,
Just going to stick that there, Ian?
Yeah.
That's a collection.
The overall shape, I think the whole idea is a different concept in so many ways. And yet it's still managed to maintain Jaguar values. You know, it's still about the form, the lines, the dramatic proportions, albeit maybe back to front from what people might expect. And it still has a familiar face. We've created a new face for Jaguar, and it's still there. And that was important to us because we're building up the family, and we need to give Jaguar an identity that people recognise. So that's what the face is about.
Who makes the battery pack?
Well, we make most of the battery pack. We've got partners in that. I don't think we're talking about the partners yet. But we actually create the battery pack. The batteries themselves, we work in conjunction with other suppliers. Yeah, the motors we build ourselves.
Ian, talk about the design that aligns with the CX-75.
Well, if you look at the CX-75, the cab-forward car, it's got exaggerated lines. The emphasis is on the front. So you know, the front engine car, if you like the F-Type, the haunch is at the rear, and you got the long sloping line into the door. This is the other way round. And that's very much what the CX-75 does. So the length of the car comes in at the back of the car. And that's really where the main emphasis came from the overall proportions. But beyond that, you know, it really is its own character, its own being.
Have you talked about putting a solar panel on the roof?
We've been speaking about that, you know, solar panels and technology of solar panels. I don't think the first one we do will have that because they're not entirely as efficient as we'd like them to be yet. I'm sure one day they will be.
Cigarette lighter.
They run a cigarette lighter. You know, the idea that they actually work the aircon while the car is stationary is not really effective yet. Until you get that level of efficiency out of them, I think it'll be a few years before we see them. And they're heavier. You know, and one of the crucial things about any car like this, two things to maintain the range. Weight, they're naturally not lightweight cars, but this car is going to be probably lighter than the competition because it'll be made of aluminum. And aerodynamics, of course, which we've worked a lot on the aerodynamics to get it down to 0.29.
Did you ever think about fuel cells at all?
We've thought about everything, you know, and we have, and that's a corporate philosophical discussion. We've thought about everything, and having thought about everything, for our first introduction into the electric car market, this is what we'll be doing. It's not to say we'll discount anything else in the future.
So is I-PACE about 50 millimetres shorter than F-PACE?
It's quite a bit shorter, actually. Yeah, it's to give you some sort of context, the same size, within a few millimetres as a Porsche Macan.
Oh, right.
Or the Audi Q5, is probably about the same size. So it's Audi Q5 size.
Okay. And why did you consider just using the F-PACE, the existing car, and then putting the powertrain in that, or you wanted something that was smaller?
Well, no, because the battery system this is completely different from the...
Yeah.
If you have to use the F-PACE platform, you'd have to take the mechanics out and fill them up with batteries, which some people will do, that's one answer. But we wanted a platform that is unique to this car because that way you're going to get the efficiency out of it.
Yeah.
If we used an F-PACE platform, we'd end up with a similar size interior and a much bigger car. And that's the price of an internal combustion engine. So that was the choice we made.
And so this is different to E-PACE, the car that you showed off a while back?
E-PACE?
Yeah.
We've never shown an E-PACE.
E-PACE, okay.
Have we shown an E-PACE?
No, we don't make one of those.
No, we don't make an E-PACE.
Was there an E-PACE concept, or am I thinking
No.
of... Okay, my bad.
Do you have a
They're nice to have. This is not E-PACE though.
Do you have a plug-in hybrid?
We're working on plug-in hybrids, yes.
It's pretty interesting that you went straight from a gasoline version right to an electric. Most people stop at the plug-in first.
Well, you know, Jag is a small brand, and we wanted to. We will do plug-in hybrids, by the way, but which will be more fitted to our conventional platforms. But we made the decision to go all electric with Jaguar. It was fitting to the brand, the innovation brand, the performance brand, and we just decided to do it and get on with it because we realised that this is reality. This is going to happen. And we might as well just get on with it. So we've now got a full electric platform dedicated to electric cars.
Do you think you might offer more than one size battery pack?
I don't know yet.
Do you have an idea of when it'll come out?
Yeah, we said 2018.
And will it be in the United States it comes out first?
I have no idea. Ask the marketing men.
Yeah.
I just design them.
Ian, how much of an influence was Tesla in
the construction of the car, or the design of the car?
the general,
I try not to get influenced by anything. As I said before, you know, if you work from first principles, yeah, we're aware of what they do. I would suggest Tesla's probably more influenced by Jaguar.
All right. Thank you, my dear. And
Thank
sorry,
you.
guys, but I get a kiss.
Yeah. You're the only one that does though.